Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can effectively manage references in your academic documents. We know that writing an article, a dissertation or a thesis takes a lot of time, and if we're not using an automatic reference management software, we will end up losing track of the works that we've cited when writing. It becomes a problem, especially during defenses, because it's going to be like giving an opportunity to an examiner to be punching us with criticism. To avoid this, I have developed a strategy that will help you effectively manage references in your work. Now, to proceed, what you need to have a soft copy of the document. You also need to open it and reduce the window. And finally, you need to open a new Word page where we'll be working on the references. Now, let us proceed and see how it works. We need to open a new Word page. This is what we're doing. We need to open the document. That's we have already opened the document. Now we are going to go through the document that's from the beginning to the end, and we will be copying all the in-text citations, that, like I said, from the beginning to the end. Let me copy this one. Gonna paste on my new Word page. I need to go back to my document and copy all the references. You need to do this line by line. That's you should not skip any line. Paste it here. I need to go back and then look for the next reference. Copy it. You may have many strategies. You may have other strategies to copy several authors at the same time to avoid doing this, going to the document and coming back to the working page. This is what I've done. I'll copy it and paste it here. I continue the process. I copy this one here, press Control, and then continue selecting. I continue selecting. I can say, with Control button press, I can select many authors at the same time. Copy this, then I paste it on my working page. I'll do this right to the end of the document. Now, once I've copied everything here, I suppose I've finished copying all the authors from my document. Now, the next thing to do is to make sure that each author occupies a line, that is, it makes an entry. Each author has to occupy a line, an entry. Each in-text citation has to stand alone. You need to do this for all the in-text citations that we have copied. Adams here should stand alone. Coffee should stand alone. Lee et al. Should stand alone. Strilov should stand alone. And the colleague alone. Coffee again alone. Strilov alone. And don't care for the number of times you've cited an author in your write-up. Just copy everything. That is not a problem. We don't care for that. We just want to make sure that we have not left any author cited in text. Okay. Okay. Now we've done everything. The next step is to go to the reference list, and we're gonna copy all the reference list. Select it. I copy it, and then I've copied it. I will paste on my working page. I paste it here. Okay. Now what I have to do is selecting all the document or my working page, and I have to arrange everything on alphabetical order. Now if I come back, you will see that, yes, you see that Abo 2021, for example, has been cited in text, and Abo 2021 also appears on the reference list. So all the authors who have been cited in text and on the reference list appear side by side. Now this helps you see what stands alone, which authors been cited in text but forgotten on the reference list, or vice versa. Now the next thing to do is to copy this, both the in-text citation and the reference list, and I'm going to use a color. Let me use the blue color to indicate that there's no problem. This reference has been well managed. That is, the author appears both on in text and on the reference list. I'm going to use this same color for all such cases. I'm going to make it blue. I'm going to make it blue because it appears in text and on the reference list. We're going to proceed right to the end, but if an author appears only alone, I don't make it blue. For example, Lindsay is alone. I don't make it blue at all. Okay, I've finished with authors who are cited in text and on the reference list. Now I need to come back and see what stands alone, what's black, what's left black. Yeah, this author, for example, appears only on the reference list. We have not cited it in text, or I have removed the idea in text. So I need to use a different color to indicate that. Let me use this color to indicate that the author only appears on the reference list. I'll use orange for that, because this is a problem. Let me continue. Hampton, no, this should be blue because we have both the in-text and the reference list. So let me make it blue. Okay. I continue. This should be orange because we don't have the in-text citation for that. It's only the reference list. I will continue right to the end. Now I have finished with the in-text citation with references which don't have in-text citations, and now left with in-text citations without references. I'm going to use the red color to indicate that all this should be red. I've chosen the red color because it's where it's really dangerous. We need to pay attention. So now once I have colored everything, I will now start deleting, and I will begin with the blue color, which has no problem. If you want, you can select both the blue and the orange color at the same time and delete, but let me go gradually by starting to delete all the blue color. select it and delete, because there is no problem. We've cited in text and we've mentioned on the references. So once I've finished deleting the blue color, I will continue with the orange color, which also I have to delete because the ideas only appear on the reference list. The works only appear on the reference list. We don't need them. Let me skip this red. I delete this one too. Now we're left with the red color, which indicates that we've cited ideas in text, but we have not mentioned them on the reference list. This is where we really need to be careful. Is the reason why we've used the red color. Now, my advice at this particular level, what I can really advise students is that you have to go back and look for those works and complete your reference list. Go back, look for the works, cite them on your reference list, complete your reference list in order to be okay.